Now let me take you to the management. Okay, so when you have management, you can use a Touch ID to log in. I'm going to show you how to enable that. Or you can also just go ahead and type the password if you haven't enabled, especially very first time, you may have to type it in order to log in. So I'm typing it. You click the unleash, so it logs you in. As soon as you log in, at the very top you're going to see three key bubbles, right? At the far left you have clients, so it shows you how many clients are connected to this unleashed network. There are 4 clients connected, and there are 4 WLANs already created in here, and then there are 2 APs part of this network. Okay, so both APs are up and running, and that's why it's 2 and in blue color. Whereas if you look at WLAN, the WLAN has 4 WLANs already created. 3 of them are operational and 1 is in red state. The reason it is red is because it is offline, so somebody turned it off. And the other WLANs are in green, so that's why we have 3 in blue. Okay, so that's the correspondence right there. And then you can either swipe the bubbles to look at different items, or you can touch it, it'll change. So now as you can see here, there are 4 clients connected. They are listed over here, and it gives you information about how long the client has been connected. So online at the very top there is a Windows PC, and that's connected for 29 minutes and 26 seconds, and it gives you other information. Let's go ahead and click one of the clients here. It gives you more information about this particular client as to what AP this client is connected to, what's the IP address, and the host name of the client, as well as on which channel they are all talking, right? And the capability of the client itself. And let's say you want to block the client, it is at your fingertip, so you can click the block button right here, and it'll block that particular client. So I'm not going to do that right now because there are some traffic running through this client. I don't want to disrupt that. So that being said, I'm going to go back, and let's look at now the APs. I have 2 APs. Both APs are online and working. So on first AP, which is also acting as master R710, there are 3 clients connected to it, and there is a H510. There is only 1 client connected at this point. So I'm going to click R710 just to get more information. So here it tells you the role of the AP. In this case, it's a master AP, and the model, serial number for the AP itself, what version it's running, MAC address, and IP addresses. And there are 3 clients. So you can toggle the traffic information over here, which looks very pretty, in either 1-hour basis or 24-hour basis, because we just started for this demo very recently. It has only limited information at this point from the traffic perspective. So I'm going to go back to 1 hour. Right now it also shows you the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Right now, of course, most of the traffic are in 5 gigahertz, and that's why you're seeing in blue. So I'm going to scroll up. What else can you do? If you want to reboot the AP for whatever reason, you could do that. Again, it is your finger click away. Let me go ahead and click it. Of course, we're not going to reboot it as soon as you click it. We want to warn you, hey, this is a master AP. Are you sure you want to reboot it? Because if you reboot the master AP, of course, the H510 in our case will take the role and become a master AP, but there will be a minimum amount of time interruption in the service, and the clients that are connected to this master AP will go down and reconnect to H510. I'm not going to do the reboot, so I'm going to click no. What else can you do? You can go ahead and click edit button, and once you do that, as you can see here, you can change the name of the AP. I named it as R710. You can name it the way you would like to. And then you can also toggle the radios. Here I turned off the 2.4 gigahertz radio, and then 5 gigahertz radio is already on. So I'm going to enable the 2.4 as well. So both radios are on. So I'm going to click the done button, apply changes. It comes back right away. Okay, so you can do all these things from the mobile app as far as the AP is concerned. Now let me go ahead and click H510 to see what information are we presented with. Pretty much all the information that you saw a minute ago is available here for H510 as well. The only difference here is that the role is member AP. Okay, so the R710 was a master AP, H510 in this case acting as a member AP, and again you can see traffic is flowing through nicely, and you can see all the nice looking graphs. And likewise you can edit and change the name or turn off, turn on the radio. In addition, if you want to remove this AP from the network, you can go ahead and click remove AP. If you do that, it'll yank this particular AP out of the unleashed network. Obviously, that's very disruptive. So the mobile app is warning you. Do you really want to do this? So I'm going to say no. I'm not ready to take this out of my network, but I just wanted to show you the capability. And I'm going to go back to the dashboard screen. Alright, so I talked about the clients and the AP part. Now let me delve a bit more into the WLANs themselves. On dashboard, obviously you are seeing the status offline and online for those WLANs that are offline and online. So one theme that we have adopted is the one that needs immediate attention is at the top of the screen. So here offline requires immediate attention by the Wi-Fi admin, and that's why it's at the top. Online means everything is good, you don't need to worry about it, and that's why it's listed below, if just in case if you're wondering. And same goes with APs as well. In case if there is an offline AP in your network, that would be at the very top, and the master would be at the next in the list, because the one that is down requires immediate attention, and that's the theme. So now let me go back to the WLAN part, and I'm going to go and click the Fresno Coffee where 4 clients are connected. Let's look at it. Now on the Fresno Coffee you have edit button, disable, and delete. There are 3 buttons at the very top. What these means to us. Before I get into these buttons, as you can see, this is a WLAN which is a secured WLAN. That's why you have a bit of a lock there. So let's go into the edit portion. What can you edit? You can edit the name of the WLAN, in this case Fresno Coffee. If you want to change it, you could do so. Likewise, if you want to change the WLAN password or the PSK, you could do that as well. And then application recognition, you can enable or disable the application recognition for this particular WLAN. So by here I've already enabled it, so it is on enable mode. So since I haven't made any changes, that's why the done button isn't grayed out, and I'm going to click cancel to go back. Okay, so when I go back, I'm back to the previous screen where you have disable and delete buttons. So if I click that, obviously it's going to disable the WLAN itself. Let's go ahead and click it. You're going to be warning message because it's a disruptive operation. So anytime there is a disruptive operation, we present a warning message. So I'm going to click no. Likewise, you can also delete it from the configuration completely from this unleashed network. Let's go ahead and do that again. Do you want to do this because this is again a disruptive operation. Okay, and here is a traffic for this particular WLAN. So there are quite a bit of traffic going on right now. As you can see, it is combination of both TX and RX as far as this WLAN is concerned, and we are seeing the total amount of traffic, the transmit and the receive traffic. Okay. And again, you can toggle between 1 hour and 24 hours. So that being said, I'm going to go back to the previous screen, and that pretty much completes that dashboard overview of the clients, the WLANs, as well as the access points. Thank you.